I am honored to introduce Governor Asa Hutchinson, Arkansas's Commander-in-Chief. The governor has demonstrated his commitment to veterans, their families, and communities where veterans work and live by deploying veteran services centers such as this one across the state of Arkansas. Last year, Governor Hutchinson deployed National Guardsmen to the Red River area in response to severe flooding that impacted Arkansas families and businesses. Governor Hutchinson has passed legislation to eliminate the income tax on veterans' retirement income, provided an education benefit to those serving in the National Guard, and increase Arkansas state procurement contracting goals for veteran-owned businesses, Minister Williams. Governor Hutchinson truly recognized the contributions and sacrifices of those men and women that have served in our nation's armed forces. Please join me in welcoming our governor, Arkansas's Commander-in-Chief, Governor Asa Hutchinson.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated. Colonel Todd, thank you for your leadership. It was one of the good decisions I made to ask Colonel Todd to be the director of the Arkansas Department of Veterans Affairs. I think he's doing an outstanding job. Nate, thank you for your leadership. The mission of the Department of Veterans Affairs is to serve the 250,000, 250,000 veterans that live in this state. And so how do you serve them the best? Well, under ADVA's leadership and Colonel Todd, a strategic plan was developed, and that strategic plan was the first time we had a strategic plan in, I think, 92 years of history. And we not only developed it from the inside out, but it was developed in conjunction with our veteran service organizations, with the Veterans Coalition, and everybody had their ideas on what we needed to do. But it came together in this strategic plan, and the key part of it was twofold. First of all, we need to move the service orientation for our veterans out of Little Rock to the regions of our state, so it's more accessible to them. Nothing wrong with Little Rock, that's an important service area as well. But we don't want everyone from Texarkana to Lake Village, from Jonesboro and Bentonville having to drive to Little Rock to get service. And so the strategic plan was developed that we'd have 5 regional offices by June of 2020. And in case anybody has been asleep, we're not at 2020 yet. We're not there yet, but even though that's the case, we have not only moved our Veteran Services Office up on the calendar, but we've also increased the number. And so today, we have offices in Fayetteville, Jonesboro, Mountain Home, Fort Smith, Forest City, Monticello, and yes, now in Hope. Let's give Hope a round of applause. Hope is the 8th regional service center to serve all of the Southwest and the counties that were identified. And one of the advantages from this is that in June of 2015, 6 months after I became governor, we had no county veteran service officers that was accredited by the federal VA. Today we have over 21 county veteran service officers that have been trained and accredited, and 16 more are in the pipeline. That means our veterans are going to get greater service. The second logical benefit is that more are served. And so one of the impact of these regional offices is that the service increased from 394 veterans per month when we started to now over 1,200 per month. That is a tripling of the veterans that are served. And it's because they have access. And whether it's assistance on a claim, whether it's guidance on a job, or referral for counseling or for a nonprofit organization, it is so much easier and better done and more efficiently done close to the veteran's home. And so the services are there, they're being taken advantage of. And so I started with the 250,000 veterans that we serve. They are served better today because of our regional offices, because of the strategic plan, because of the training and accreditation of our county officers, and it's because of locations like this and dedicated veterans that are offering themselves to help one another. Yesterday was Memorial Day, and it was a pleasure to be at the National Cemetery, and everybody had their own celebrations and remembrances of Memorial Day and those who have served. And it is important that we remember those who have given the ultimate sacrifice, but the goal of our Department of Veterans Affairs is to serve and remember those who are living, who have committed themselves and continue to commit to service to our state and our region. So veterans, thank you. This is for you. Thank everyone here in Hope and the leadership of the counties, the mayors that have come out from all across the Southwest region to make this a special day. I'm committed to the veterans, but it's good to see everyone else also committed to the veterans and their service. Thank you very much.